Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you my go-to fall eyeshadow look. I recently rediscovered one of my favorite Tarte palettes and I'm loving the muted colors, so this is what I came up with. First off, I'm going to start by filling in my brows, and I'm using this Kevin BeautyMaker in Coffee to line the underside of my brow and get the bottom shape how I like it. And then I go in and I just fill it in with this Anastasia brow pencil along the top in Strawburn. And I use two different colors because my hair is kind of growing out this washed out reddish color right now that's a little bit clashy with my natural brunette. So it just kind of helps make it match the hair color I have until I get time to dye it again. Then I use this clear brow gel just to kind of shape it out. Next up, I'm going to apply my primer all over the lid of my eye and along the underside, just so we make sure that none of the eyeshadow moves. Now first off, I'm just going to start with my liner, and I'm going to keep this as close to the lash line as possible while building it out along the outer corner of my eye and sort of into a winged shape. It doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to go back with a really dense eyeshadow brush and just kind of blend out those edges. And I drag a little bit of the color into my bottom lash line to kind of give me a little bit sharper eye shape than what I already have. Now moving on to the palette, the first color I used was this shimmery peachy brown that I packed into the center of my eyelid and into the inner corner, really trying to blend it over that brown liner that I just applied. Then I went in to the outer corner with a slightly subdued rose mauve, blending that inwards towards the highlight color and over the brown liner. Blending out the color and bringing a little bit of it under my eye to highlight the shape more. For the crease color, I started with this slightly glittery plummy rose, really blending that into the outer corner of my eye and up into the crease to make the depth more apparent. I like that the color isn't so purple that it's super obvious, but that I can really build it up to get it to the shade that I want. Now with a fluffy brush, I'm just lightly taking the reddish brown and building that on top of the crease color I just used. The matte finish really helps to diffuse all the shimmer and pull the look together for the perfect muted fall look. Then with a small shadow brush, I'm just blending in that same reddish brown to any liner that's still a little bit obvious. Lastly, I'm just using Foxy from the Urban Decay 2 palette as my brow bone highlight and to blend out any rough edges from the reddish brown. Then I'm using a super fluffy shadow brush to blend everything together and really give it a smooth finish. I used two different mascaras for my upper and lower lashes and added shorter falsies since I wanted more volumized lashes rather than long ones. And to add to that volume, I used a NYX pencil to tightline and fill in any gaps that might be obvious with the mascara and the lashes. Moving on to the face, I've already done my base makeup and now I'm just adding a little bit of contour with this Too Faced bronzer. My cheekbones are already pretty prominent, so I don't really like to do a heavy contour as I think it can make my face look a little bit too sharp. And for added measure, I'm just using my favorite blush from Benefit to give my face that warmth that kind of disappeared after I did all of my base makeup. Now I'm just adding some highlight in the important areas to give my face a little bit more of a dewy look rather than a matte look. I think a matte look on me can make my skin look really dry and a little bit more aged than what it should be. And now for the icing on the cake, I'm just adding this Plum Cherry lip color that is always popular for fall. And on top of that, I'm just dabbing a little bit of this mauve lip lacquer to make the color stand out just a little bit more. And there you have it, my go-to fall makeup for 2014. If you liked this look, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment below letting me know what you think. If you want to see more of this mug, go ahead and click subscribe. And don't forget to find me on Twitter and Instagram. Until next time, bye!